Hello Sag, so I'm doing your weekly tarot for October the 25th to November the 1st, and I'm going to take a look into what is going on in your situation, why it's happening, what's going on in your blind spot, anything that's working for you at this time, and of course how it is likely going to play out. So if you just give me a quick minute so I can sort out your deck. Right, imagine. Okay, from... Interesting, because this is magician energy, right? From imagination to manifestation, creative thought, daydreaming, and avoid catastrophizing, okay? So, with the magician energy, it does require having that thought, that idea first, and then you can create that in your physical reality, okay? A lot like having a blueprint for a house, okay? You need to know the plans before you can start building it, okay? So with this one, it can indicate that you might be having issues with manifesting what you're needing at this point in time due to being worried and consumed by possibilities or eventualities that haven't yet played out, okay? It says for you to be aware of the self-fulfilling prophecy, okay? So if you're heavily focused on, oh my god, everything's going to go wrong, it's going to be a complete nightmare, yada yada yada, then that's where your focus is. So that's what you're going to be focused on, and you're going to end up seeing a lot more of that, okay? So this is a reminder for you to try and stay focused, try and stay on target in spite of anything else that might be going on around you, in spite of any sort of distractions, anything like that, okay? Stay focused and you will be on target, okay? So I'm going to take a deeper dive into this for you in just a minute. I just got too carried away in explaining that card, and I didn't pull out the rest of your cards. Right, Goddess of the Moon as the strongest overall energy, and this one says intuition, going within and receiving spiritual insights and guidance. So go within to listen for the answers, okay? A significant upgrade to your spiritual gifts. So yeah, strong indications here of spiritual growth, and the more that you trust your intuition and listen to your intuition, they say it's a lot like a muscle, okay? The more you use it, the stronger it becomes, okay? So yeah, try and work out your intuition so that it becomes a lot stronger, and that is going to help you out in the long run. Okay, so can you tell us more about this manifestation energy for Sagittarius, please? I'm hearing the word Libra and Capricorn. I don't know why. I don't know if you're dealing with a Libra or a Capricorn, or if they are strong placements in your own chart, but they're definitely coming through. It could also be about a new contract or something at work, perhaps, for some of you guys. You've got the King of Wands that's coming out for your situation. Yeah, so what is your drive? What is your passion? What is your ambition? And to stay optimistic as well, okay? The King of Wands doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It's all about remaining optimistic, staying focused, and having that enthusiasm to pursue what it is that you're passionate about, okay? That's literally the King of Wands energy in a nutshell. Is also very creative energy as well, Sag. So definitely do tap into your creative inspirations, okay? Because you're being told, look, when something inspires you, it's inspiring you for a reason, okay? Interesting. You have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, a Page of Swords reversed, and an Ace of Cups reversed. So this is what's currently distracting you. from your goals, your targets, your ambitions, maybe even your work, your job, your career, okay? This is definitely coming out as a distraction. Something hurtful here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. And it's based off of what I can see. Someone thoughtlessly took action based off of a misunderstanding or based off of gossip, lies, maliciousness, slander, okay? Somebody did not have their facts at all. And the worst of it is they took action based off of faulty information, and they've really, really, really hurt another person here through doing that. That could have happened to you. It might have been you doing that to another person. Take it as it resonates. For the most part, I do feel, because it's part of your situation, it's part of what is distracting you from what you're supposed to be doing right now, what you're supposed to be focused on right now. I feel like this has happened to you. Okay. A deep, deep injustice here that's going on with this energy. Somebody was careless. They were very, very thoughtless. They didn't use their brains. They just charged ahead, right? Very, very careless energy. And I feel like you've gotten hurt through someone else being careless. You've gotten hurt through someone else listening to lies, listening to gossip, listening to bullshit. All because another person was incapable of controlling themselves. A Knight of Pentacles, that's a loss of control. That's a loss of control. For certain. And that's what's distracting you from your passions, from your work, or from whatever this is you're supposed to be focused on. That's what's getting in between you and whatever this is that you're trying to manifest here. Okay. We'll find a solution to this, don't worry, okay? I never, ever, ever leave the reads open-ended. Okay, I always get advice, always at the end of the read. Why is this happening? Because apparently, Sagittarius, you're needing to clear it up. You need to clear your life up of individuals who are going to be that careless and that thoughtless, especially people who are going to be that careless with your heart. Okay, it says get into the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, and this is a burden right now because it's stopping you from achieving what you're wanting to do. That is a burden, and it's unnecessary as well on their part. Getting rid of what's no longer needed. That could be a person, a place, or a thing. It's clutter. It's clutter. Could be energetic clutter, could be spiritual, emotional, or literal. There's clutter in your energy, Sag. And this situation is drawing your attention towards the clutter in your life that you're needing to clean up, that you're needing to process, work through, and start getting rid of shit. Okay? Unapologetically start getting rid of shit. And that includes shitty people. That includes people who are going to listen to bullshit and take action going off of bullshit with that Page of Swords there, right? People taking action towards you that's hurtful for you because of rumours and because of bullshit. Can you tell us more about why this is happening for Sag, please? So yeah, it's time to clean it up. Okay, King of Cups in the upright, Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups. There it is. There it is. Okay, recognizing that and I am going to say connection or a relationship with this individual has reached its plateau stage. It can't go any further, okay? It's holding you back. It's metaphorically stifling your growth, okay? It's stopping you from your manifestations here, okay? It's stopping you from being focused. It's time. It's time for you to take control of the situation. It's time for you to regulate, balance out your emotions, okay? Get back into your emotional center with this King of Cups energy. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, okay? You can still take on this King of Cups energy. That's good emotional regulation. Facing facts and moving forward with the Three of Wands. That's being focused on growth and expansion. The growth is going to require an Eight of Cups, okay? He's literally moving away, walking away, leaving something or someone behind, right? Not taking it with him or her, okay? It's time. It's time. This relationship, and it is to do with a hurtful relationship, be it romantic or otherwise, doesn't really make much of a difference here because we're reading the energy. It's still hurtful. Ace of Cups reversed. It's time to walk away from that. It's not your job, it's not your responsibility to clean up after someone else, right? It's not your job to clean up after them. It's your job to focus on yourself, and it's your job to make sure that you're healthy and that you're going to be okay. Emotional regulation. What's in your blind spot? Patience. Yeah, there's literally, that's literally your card there. Okay, Sag. It's their version of the Temperance card, basically. So it's your major arcana in your blind spot, which speaks volumes. It says, peaceful presence, letting go of desperation, time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a clearer perspective and be flexible. Now, I'm getting this message for you, Sag, because that is your card. I feel that this one's saying that definitely, yes, you do need to make sure that your needs are being met, that you meet your own needs. And it's a reminder that you shouldn't have to beg for love off of anybody ever, okay? Can you tell us more about what is in Sag's blind spot, please? Oh, where did that go? Where did that go? How funny. So a card, there was definitely a card that flipped. There it is. Interesting. And it's the Four of Cups. So the fact that it flipped over and then it hid, right? That can indicate someone trying to hide something. So it feels like guilt. And it's in your blind spot, Sag. So you feel guilty. You feel guilty for wanting to disconnect from this individual. That there's something that is keeping you in that particular unhealthy dynamic. And it's guilt to do with releasing them, guilt to do with having to let them go. So Spirit's telling you guys that in time, you will realize that you're starting to feel, or you're starting to get to that point of feeling indifferent towards them. Four of Cups. Okay, and once you've reached that place of indifference, then you're going to see how far you've come on your own journey, okay? It's reaching that place of indifference. Can you tell us what else is in Sagittarius's blind spot, please? Sag's blind spot. Yeah, the Lovers. And if you look at how that one's come out, It's come out squiffy, which is a split. It's a separation. It's not working out. Connection is not working out. And you feeling guilty for recognizing that. It's like you're trying to avoid conflict here as well. You're trying to avoid the split. Almost as if you're trying to avoid having to make that choice. Like you don't want to be the one that has to walk away. But that's why it's in your blind spot. But it's telling you, actually, Sag, yeah, you do need to be the one that has to make this choice. So you're indecisive at the moment, but you do need to be the one that has to make the choice. Okay. What is working for you? That's weird as hell. Like 3 for 3, that card's come out. It came out for Leo, it came out for Capricorn, and now it's coming out for you as well, Sag. And it came out in the exact same position every single time. And you saw me at the start of the reading shuffling through your deck. In fact, I shuffled through the deck twice because I started off with the overhand shuffle. No, the riffle shuffle, then the overhand shuffle, and then I cut the deck. And this card is coming out still. So what's going to work for you, Sag, is to do things the right way. It says abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting customs and universal laws. Okay, so no shortcuts. You have to do things the right way. And I'm feeling with this one that, yeah, like context of your reading, someone definitely has gone against the social norms, right? Because the way that they're behaving there, that's not normal, okay? Normal, healthy, well-rounded, well-balanced out people do not take action towards another person based off of lies, rumors, gossip. Okay, most normal, healthy people will make sure that they've got their facts straight first before they try and have a go at someone, or before they try and take out petty revenge against someone. Okay, most normal people will make sure that they've got their facts. Whoever this is, they didn't do that. They went against the social norms. Okay, so what they're saying for you here, Sag, is obviously don't try and fight fire with fire. Okay, as tempting as it might be to see if you can get your own back on this individual, and that would be really, really tempting. I get that, I understand that. I've got a huge streak within me also. This drive, desire, passion, borderline obsession, if you will, for revenge. I guess I've still got my own work to do, right? I know that. Not afraid to admit it, okay? We're all a work in progress. Your advice here is, look, Sag, what's going to work for you is to not go down that route, as tempting as it might be, okay? You do have to adhere to the social norms, even though this person here clearly wasn't able to do that, okay? Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. What's working for you is you not dealing with this person anymore. What's working for you is you kicking this individual metaphorically to the curb, okay? Stop investing in them, stop giving to them, stop trying with them. Because it's literally, it's not getting you anywhere, okay? It just makes you feel like you're in a position where you have to beg almost for their love. Okay, and nobody should be put in a position like that. What's going to work for you, Sag, is strength, is you staying in your integrity. And there's that Leo energy coming out. I'm surprised the Devil energy is not here. Okay, not just because of the Capricorn connection and the Leo connection, but, I mean, they could be placements in your own chart, right? But it's because of that toxicity, that unhealthiness that is definitely going on in this reading. So you need to stay in your integrity. You need to stay strong, be brave, and do the right thing here. And do the right thing for you. Make this choice for you, okay? How it's likely going to play out? Not for you. So you might be tempted to try and keep kicking this can down the road for as long as possible. And if you do that, do you know what I mean? It's just like you're leaving yourself a problem that you're going to have to deal with later on. So you may as well fucking deal with it now. Basically, not for you. A clear knowing that something is being denied to you. Rejection is the divine's protection, and refusing to acknowledge the red flags. Okay? So, how it's likely going to play out? Well, at the moment, Sag, with you avoiding making this decision, right? And you can change this, right? You're not tied into what comes out of the tarot. Anything you don't like, you can change, right? For as long as you're avoiding making this decision, and for as long as you're in this energy of feeling like, you know what, with this person, I have to fight to be loved by them, or to feel like I'm loved by them. I have to try and prove to them that I'm worthy and that I'm lovable and this, that, and the next, right? It puts you in a certain frame of mind. It puts you in a certain type of energy. Basically, you've got to tackle this now, okay? Because if you keep ignoring it, it's just going to mean that you still have to deal with it, but it becomes a problem that you have to deal with later on. And wouldn't you much rather deal with it now and start this healing and recovery process now rather than later, right? Because remember, what you're trying to create here, the lifestyle that you're trying to create, that we started off your reading with, is metaphorically being suffocated right now. Okay? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. See? There, if you imagine, right, manifesting, imagine that as like a magic wand or something, okay? It's saying the power is in your hands, okay? It is time for a new direction, or a new project, or a new something, a new passion, right? It's time. And to take that on with enthusiasm, if you think of the Ace of Wands as you directing your power and your energy, much like that magic wand sort of thing, and you're like, yeah, okay, that's what I want and that's what I'm going to go for. And if you sort of channel all of your energy and stay focused, then you are going to be able to achieve whatever it is that you're set out to achieve here, that at the moment is being blocked by that distraction. Okay. What else for Sag? Yeah, see, the Knight of Cups. A romantic offering, a love offering. That's a beautiful energy here, Sag, because it feels to me like you've got new love coming in here from a new individual, an individual who is not going to put you in this mindset of you feeling like you constantly have to fight for it, okay? It's like they give it freely and you give it freely, okay? There's beautiful symbiosis here that's going on with that energy, yeah, but it is going to require, Five of Cups, stepping away from all this mess first. It is going to require you to go through that grieving process so that you can begin the healing process, okay? Right, so let's get you a healing message. Have a healing message for Sag, please. Okay. Quicksilver moon changes, yeah. I feel like you have been avoiding that. So they're asking here for you to embrace the changes. Initiate them even. It goes a step further than embracing the changes. It's initiating the changes, okay? Because that ultimately is pretty much what you're needing to do here. Right, so this one says, nothing stays the same forever. If you want change, then rejoice. If you're clinging on to a situation that may well have run its course, yeah, it definitely has. then this card is a gentle suggestion to release your grip. Nothing about your situation is currently firmly fixed, but that can be a good thing. So stay open. Keep your eyes peeled for signs as well. In particular, notice the next song that you hear. Is there a message in it about your question? If you're not happy about your situation, then the good news is that change is afoot, so don't give up. What seems stuck now could be far more flexible quite soon. If you're hoping to change the course that you're on now, this is a sign that you can. So take action. If the idea of change worries you, then try to have a little faith in the universe. Set the intention that whatever happens next is happening for your highest good. The fact that nothing lasts forever is a part of this card's message. Events are moving. Additional meanings for this card. Change may be inevitable now. Expect good things. You'll get your answer very soon. Ask a wise person for advice and don't cling to the past. Remember, if nothing else, that things do change. And as they say, the moon teaches us that it's okay to go through phases. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be able to elaborate any further on that card, okay? Because it's done such a wonderful job of explaining itself. I don't want to squeeze too much out the tea bag, if you will, okay? But yeah, don't just lean into the changes. Don't just embrace the changes, Sag. Be the changes. Initiate the changes. Like literally, you're being told here, look, Sag, you've got nothing to lose. You've got nothing to lose. Like, you're flogging a dead horse with this situation anyway. You've literally nothing to lose. Okay, don't be a dumb fuck. Start something new, right? Straight to the point. Maybe I should have used that deck first. Total bullshit. Turn around now. Yeah, so that's for those who are considering, okay, maybe if I just avoid this for a little bit longer, maybe I can kick this down the road for a little bit longer, okay? It's okay to say hell no and stop focusing on the damn shit, right? But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. For personal readings with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. My link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.